Now we continue with our last video. We will be discussing conservation of minerals. Mineral deposits are present in very less quantity in the world, that is 1% of the earth crust. So the minerals that is present in the earth, it consists only 1% of the earth crust. So this is a very small amount. Second, the geological process of mineral formations are so slow, while the consumption rate is very fast. So, the formation of minerals takes millions of years, whereas consumption, the rate at which we are utilizing the resources, is very fast. The way we are actually consuming these resources, it may be that in coming next few years or few decades, we will have nothing left, and therefore mineral resources are finite and non-renewable, and the minerals that is present on the earth's surface, they are finite. That means they are limited. So we must use them very judiciously, and they are non-renewable because they take millions of years to form. Number 3, so we have to conserve minerals so that it is available for the future generation. So we have to use the resources very meticulously so that the future generation also has something to work out with. So we have to think of the future generation utilizing these resources. How to conserve mineral? A joint effort has to be made in order to use our mineral resources in a planned and sustainable manner. So it is the steps has to be taken very carefully, and the steps cannot be taken alone by the government. It has to be people and the government. Everybody, every individual should understand the importance of mineral and utilize the mineral as much as possible in a planned way. Number 2, improved technology needs to be constantly evolved to use low-grade ore and obtain maximum benefit. So, technology has to be developed constantly. By developing the technology, we can use even the low-grade ore and try to extract the maximum benefit out of it. Presently, what we do not use the low-grade material. We waste minerals a lot. So wastage of minerals should be minimized so that maximum benefit can be obtained from it. Recycling of metal using scrap metal and other substitutes. Another way of conserving mineral is to recycle the mineral. Recycling scrap minerals or metals and use of substitutes also help in conserving minerals. Now let us come down to energy resource. Now, energy resource. Why energy resource is needed? See, energy is needed to cook, to provide light and heat, to propel vehicles, and to drive our machinery in the industry. So these are the uses of energy. We need energy to cook food, light up, heat our houses, to propel the vehicles, to run the vehicles, and even to run the machineries in the industry. It can be generated from fuel mineral like coal, petroleum, natural gas, and uranium. So these are the things from which we can generate energy. Energy resource can be classified as conventional source and non-conventional source. So energy resource are of two types. One is conventional, one is non-conventional. Conventional source of energy are those energy which has been in use for quite a long time, and non-conventional sources of energies are those energies which are in use very recently or still which are on the process of development. So conventional sources of energy are cow dung cake, coal, petroleum, natural gas, and electricity. These are the energy sources which we have been using for quite a long time. while non-conventional sources are solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas and atomic energy. So see, solar, wind, tidal, geothermal, biogas and atomic energy, these energies have been developed very recently, and they are still on the process of further development. They are not fully developed till now. Now we come to conventional source of energy. We will be discussing conventional source of energy, and the first topic that we will be discussing about conventional source of energy is coal. Now if we see coal, it is the most abundantly available fossil fuel. It is available everywhere, not everywhere, but it is available in a large quantity. Second, it is used for power generation, supply energy to industry and domestic purpose. So coal is used for power generation and it supplies energy to our industry as well as to our home. Coal is formed due to compression of plant and plant material over millions of years. Now, coal is formed due to compression and decomposition of plant material which has been pressed under the soil for millions of years under the extreme heat and temperature. These plants and animals, dead bodies of plants, deads of plants and animals, they turn into coal. There are various types of coal. There are actually 4 types of coal, and all these 4 types are formed due to the degree of compression and the depth where it is found, and time of burial, for how many years, how many million years it has been lying there. So what are the 4 types of coal? The first one is anthracite. It is the highest quality of hard coal with over 75% carbon content. Next one is bituminous. It is most popular commercial coal with 60% carbon content. So commercial coal means which is used for industrial purpose. Number 3 is lignite, a low grade brown coal with 50% carbon content. And last one is peat. Peat is coal dust. It is very low quality coal with very less 40% or less carbon content in it. So this is, and next video we will continue where coal is found in India with the map.